YouTube, welcome back. So as y'all probably can tell by the title of the video, we got some work to do. So let me just show y'all and get straight into it. The old single cam here has came up with an issue. Coolant is passing through and it's actually causing the reservoir to bubble up. So we got a head gasket issue. Luckily, I've already found it. Not luckily, but I've already found it off the camera. One of the head stud bolts stripped on the block, so I have to actually retap the block. But what we're gonna do is the oversized studs. So you already know we gotta break this down, take all this off, and yeah, get the head and stuff ready to come off. So without further ado, that's pretty much what we're gonna go ahead and start to do. We're gonna go ahead and actually start taking this apart and get into it because the car been down probably like a month now. It was tuned. Yeah, probably down like a month now. I drove it twice. The second time is when it had the issue. So I'm tired of the car sitting. I have the parts to fix it. I'm just gonna go ahead and fix it. I was waiting to try to fix it, but like I'm just gonna have to go ahead and do this on my own. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and break this down and I'm gonna show y'all what happened. So let's go ahead and get this going. All right, y'all, I should have said the time when I started, but so far I already got the turbo off, turbo manifold. And I'm now working towards the back. Oh, I got the valve cover off, ready to come off too. So, well, the valve cover is off. But now I'm about to take this harness off and take this manifold off. Well, actually just take everything off, connect to it. Like the throttle cable, harness. I already took the fuel lines off. Yeah, I'm about to take all this off. And just pull this up as one, instead of just taking this off from the motor. But yeah, everything coming off. Almost everything. Manifold ain't coming off, but this head gotta come off, so yeah. Timing belt gonna come off too. I'm gonna time the motor first, then take it off. So yeah, this is where I got so far. We're gonna go ahead and keep it going. All right, so the cylinder head is off, as you probably seen in the previous clip, but this is the reason why I'm changing these. Where is it? No, one of these is loose. Well, not one, but a few of those are loose when you put pressure on it, when you go to tighten it, torque it down. So, which leads me to believe that it's stripped in the block. So we about to take this off and drill out these holes, actually. About to drill them out, make them bigger. You know, could fix it, but it's gonna be a continuous issue. But for the most part, we just gonna go ahead and just go ahead and drill them out, make them bigger, put the oversized head studs in here, and yeah, so y'all gonna see that whole process. I mean, I'll put the part numbers and everything I got for it, but yeah. Let's go ahead and take this off, do the rest of this, and we're gonna be done for the day. And then I gotta start drilling it, taking off stuff on the cylinder head. And yeah, so let's go ahead and take this off and clean it, prep it, and just go from there. All right, y'all, so that was the bastard child right there. It even stripped, trying to take the actual stud out. It stripped the top part of the stud. So if you don't know, I'm about to teach you. You can use like some plastic, some paper, some napkins, something, but you gotta stuff it so where when you go to spin this, it won't strip. Like if it's already stripped or kind of stripped, but you have a little chance. Get you a piece of plastic or something kind of thick, but not thick at the same time. And you're gonna have to hammer this down in there, but once you do, it should give it enough so you can spin the whole thing like that. So yeah. So this is what my problem was right there. It was this one. causing this. Look at that. I don't even want to come out the block. All the other ones came out quite easy too. I can't mind you. Yeah, it just sound bad. Boy. Here we go. Come on out. Let's take a look. Ooh. Oh boy. Let's see if we can get it to focus. Boy. Boy, that's just not smooth, boy. Oh boy. So, head gasket, yeah, you can see right there. Where it was weeping through. Let's see. Yeah, that's gonna be the only one, because mostly, you know, of course, back here was the issue, this back one, so that makes sense. So yeah, it's the back side of it. So yeah. Ooh, boy. Just look at that. Ooh, wee. Don't worry, we gonna fix that. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up and take this off, and we're gonna go ahead and go from there. All right, so picking up where we left off somewhat, I went ahead and drilled, not drilled, I went ahead and taped the block up so none of the driller, like the metal shavings, would fall inside the block and whatnot. I just went ahead and used masking tape, very simple. And I got the drill bit I need with the drill stop to let me know where I need to stop at. What I did was I matched it up, but not this one, I have another one. But I use this head stud as a guide. And I also use masking tape for that to put where I needed to stop. This is somewhat where I need to, but it's like a little further down, probably like right, like 2 or 3 threads down. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. But yeah, this is the old one. I just used the old one as a reference. Stuck it down in there, used the masking tape. Well, I sprayed actually I used brake cleaner and I sprayed down, not inside of the block, but inside of the block and inside the hole. And then once I did that, it kind of cleaned up the threads and stopped it where the dirt would be at, like where it would be at, it stopped it right there. So they let me know that it's the end of the block. So, well, the clamping force that it needs. So I'm gonna show you all the tools that I use afterwards, but for the meantime, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just start trying to drill this. I mean, we here, so fuck it, we just gonna send it. Hopefully it goes smooth. If not, I mean, I guess I'll just have to get a new block, but I'm hoping and banking that this goes well. So without further ado, let's get it. Also, before you start drilling, spray some WD-40 or something down in there so it makes the process a lot smoother. And what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to be straight, like straight up and down. It can't be angled, it can't be none of that. You have to be straight up and down because you do not want these to go in at an angle. If these go in at an angle, you are screwed. So, and not literally, you will be screwed for sure. Like the block, the head will not mate up properly. The stud won't even go in there straight. So line this up and down like this, straight as possible. So you see how that had a little wiggle to it? You got to get that straight up and down. And even then, it's still centered itself. So you got to get that straight up and down. And I mean like straight up and down. If not, you're going to need a block regardless. So yeah, let's go ahead and try to knock this out, see what I can do. That John is a grabber, bro, for sure. Boy, this is not a fun process, I'll tell you that much. Cause boy. Mind you, this is a powered drill. Like, this is a, how can I put it? This is a plug-in powered drill that has some torque or some type of power to it. And this joint right here is not trying to go. I'll tell you that much. Bro, it's causing this joint to smoke. Yeah. Might have to get on in there again. Fuck. It's like immediate stuck. And I bet the only one that's gonna go smooth is the one that was initially messed up. Bro, they ain't got like no handheld drill, bro. Like, that sounded stupid. They don't have a manual one that you can just put on there and just turn with your hand. Boy. So this is the one that was actually messed up. You see how smooth that's going? Boy. It's going pretty smooth. This is very unprofessional, it feels like, but it's getting the job done. I know it looks crazy, but it's pretty straight, honestly. So, at least from my eye. So we're gonna keep rocking with it. This joint feels crazy, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, YouTube, so as you can tell, it's a whole different day, and things did not go as planned. So this is my first time doing this to this level. So of course, I screwed up. So it ain't gonna be end all be all. I've actually successfully re-tapped the block, and the threads are actually clean, but they're crooked on some of them. Instead of it being centered, some of them are offset back. So when you start to screw the stud in, it leans back or something like that. So I didn't have nothing to actually hold to drill it straight down and re-tap it. Well, tripping, I don't even think the drill part to re-tap it straight down. So what I'm gonna do, because now I have all this stuff, and I can just like, well, you need to go ahead and put it together. You already got everything. That wasn't my plan. I wasn't gonna do that. I was truthfully gonna part it out because I didn't want to deal with sim cam no more. But I really wanted to go K route. I guess I'm gonna hold off a little bit. I'm just gonna send it, and whatever happens, happens. So just know when this car go back together, I'm gonna beat the living shit out of it. Like, I'm beating the shit out of it. So yeah, I just want to update y'all. So it'll probably be a two-part to this video. So yeah. So right now, head studs are removed. The old ones, they're removed and re-tapped. The new ones are, oh god. The old ones are removed and the old threads are drilled out. The new ones are actually re-tapped and everything is supposed to be done. And I just have to clean up the block, like clean out the holes even more, and clean out the block, clean out the head, and drill the head. I still haven't drilled the head because I was like, I don't want to destroy a head, a perfectly good head for, you know, maybe. Because I was like, if I was to go a different route, I could sell it and get some money back to go towards the cake. But how it's looking, like I said, I'm just gonna slap all of it together and hope for best. So yeah, so we gotta go ahead and drill the head, put everything back. Hopefully it works. So y'all gonna find out, like I'm gonna find out, because regardless of if it overheats or not, I'm sending it. At this point, I'm over it. Yeah. Hopefully, I don't blow. If it blows, it blows. So, yeah. So on that note, like I said, we're gonna do 2 parts of this video. So this is the end of the first part.